Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bianca. Today I'm going to make an outfit for me and for my husband. We are planning to go to a Renaissance fair next week. Today's Sunday, so let's hope that I can get this outfit done on time, these outfits done on time. We've never gone to a Renaissance fair before. I've seen a lot of videos of like people getting their outfits ready. I've seen a lot of fairy outfits. Everyone looks so pretty and I love it. So I know that I've heard that you don't really need to dress up, but I would love to. So I'm gonna try to make us some outfits. However, I don't want to be a fairy. I would like to be a jester. I love little clowns. Like I have a clown up there. You can't see it right now, but I love little clowns. So I figure if I were to go to a Renaissance fair, I'd love to try making a jester outfit. So what I'm using are a couple of items that were given to me. This is velvet. So this is a velvet top and it has its matching bottoms. And I have this in the same style, but in purple. But basically what I'm trying to do is merge those two and make them into one. So I'm hoping to create a half purple, half green outfit. It gives it a little bit of a jester flair. It's not like, I don't think it's gonna be like out of this world. It's like, oh, what high confidence you have in yourself. But just because I know I only have a week, and let's be honest, work is coming soon, and most of the time after I'm off work, I just don't even want to do anything. So hopefully I'll be motivated, and hopefully this will be a fairly quick make, as I think I'm just gonna be cutting things in half and like putting them back together. I don't know, but let me show you what I'm kind of planning to do. Okay, so I have my shirts and my pants. I think I'm gonna try doing the shirts first. So pants, let's go over here to the side. I'm going to be cutting these in half. I think I'm going to try to make them into a vest. So these are the shirts. Is one of them bigger than the other one? They should be the same size. No, they're about the same size. Okay, cool. But you know, we need the seam allowance right in there. But if it's gonna be a vest, it doesn't need that much. Like I don't think it's gonna be that bad. And besides, I'm playing around. I think this is gonna be a fun project. I hope it'll be quite quick and like not as stressful. I'm gonna get rid of the sleeves and hopefully use those as ruffles. Let me start cutting things and let's see how far we go. The first thing I do is cut off these sleeves. Once the sleeves are off, I fold the shirt down the center front and cut down the center. I will also cut down the center back, leaving both side seams intact. And I repeat the same process with the green shirt. I just cut the tops and I'm putting them front sides because I want to see that I in fact am using the right sections. Okay. I think that's gonna be kind of cute. Maybe should I do like some buttonholes so that we can thread it? And should I do like some spikies here? I don't know. All right, I'm gonna start pinning this so that I can run it through the machine. All right, so I just pinned these sections, the back and the front over here. Like I said, this is going to be a vest, so I'm going to make a facing like this and just put some buttonholes, and let's get sewing. Right, so I just finished sewing up my husband's top or vest, and I'll put it on just so that we can see what it's gonna look like. It fits him fairly well. I made these little buttonholes, so that when he puts it on, he can have like maybe some ribbon or something that he can like tie it up in front of his white shirt that he's gonna wear. So I think it looks really cute. You can see it's green and purple. But for me, so it's going to be shorter. I'm going to sew in the sides a little bit so it'll give me a little bit of more of a silhouette. And I would like to do like little points. Obviously not this long, they'll probably like be right here, so like little points up here. So now that I have this one done, I just have to pretty much do the exact same thing for mine, and again, just do all of those little adjustments that I'd like to see for my top. I've only been in here for about an hour, I think. No, like maybe like 2 hours in the room doing that one. So hopefully I can get the other one done soon, and then I will get started on the pants. Our helper Teddy came here to assist me with my top. While I was looking at mine, I realized it's going to be a lot of taking in. So I just decided to use one of the patterns that I've used before many times to make dresses, and that is Butterick 6556. I've made this pattern before and I have a video for it, so I'll put it in the card above. I used the pattern piece to cut 2 fronts and 2 backs, one of each color. Then I used the darts for the bust, but not the ones at the waist. I should have used the ones at the waist, but I didn't. Probably because Teddy wanted extra cuddles and I didn't think it through. I sewed this up as if I would a regular bodice, but I left the section in front open so that I can make the facings and little buttonholes. Now it's time for the pants. I thought and was hoping that this would have a casing, but it didn't. It's sewn onto the actual pants, so I started unpicking this. I really can't stand that they sew elastic like this rather than having a casing, because this makes it really difficult to reuse an item, but whatever. I need to finish up a couple of things on my vest, but I'd like to have this extra fabric just in case. So that's why I decided to jump on the pants. Okay, so I just removed the elastic from this one. It's still very stretchy, but it has like this weird shape. I'll probably see how I can straighten this so I can reuse it, and if not, then I'll just cut it in half and use it for the legs. I've been working on this for about 4-ish hours, so I'm gonna call it a day. I'll see you all soon. Okay, so welcome to day 2 of this project. I'm going to grab my pants and start chopping them down the center seam. I'm gonna do this with both pants because I'm going to end up sewing one of each leg together. Before I start throwing these on the floor, as I tend to do, I have to mark these with an FRBR for front right, back right, and FLBL for front left, back left. This was so helpful when putting both of these pants together. Otherwise, I totally would have forgotten, and we would have had a mess. So definitely recommend labeling your pieces. Once it's pinned, I sew that seam down the center. originally thought about making shorts for our costumes because I thought it was going to be a very hot weekend, but the weather seemed to be changing and it seemed to be a lot cooler, so I ended up making pants. I hadn't finished my top because I was hoping to use some of the extra fabric from the pants to make like little ruffles, you know, make it a little bit cuter, more elaborate. That didn't end up happening, and I also didn't have enough time to do it. So pants was the way to go. The next thing I have to do is the casing for the elastic at the waist. I made it like this. Unfortunately, the purple section was a little bit bigger than the green one, so I have this extra bit of fabric inside, but that's okay. I remembered I had this elastic from the fitted sheet I made my husband's shorts from that eventually ripped. I made another casing at the bottom of the pants and fit this elastic through there. Because I didn't have time and I didn't make those pants into shorts, this is what my top is looking like. I threaded some yarn through those buttonholes, and now I can show you the final look. And these are our final looks. I think they turned out super cute in the short amount of time that I had to make them. They're extremely comfortable. I also decided to make my makeup like this, which I think looked really cute. And I had a blast at my first Renaissance fair ever. Let me know in the comments what you think about my refashion. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like and consider subscribing to see more videos like this one. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.